Breaking news here on SportsCenter. LeBron James is coming back, but he will not be a member of the Lakers. Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul telling our Shams Charania that LeBron has informed the Lakers that after 8 seasons and a title together, they can move on without him. Sources told Shams that the Lakers had expressed some interest, though, in bringing LeBron back. Now, James turned 41 last season, served in a different role, of course. As Los Angeles got to the postseason, he was no longer their lead scoring option. LeBron averaged the fewest minutes and points per game in any of his 23 seasons. Our NBA reporter Dave McMenamin joins us now from Los Angeles. Okay, Dave, I guess the first question is, what factors led to LeBron saying, you know what, it's time for me to move on from LA?
Brian, this decision was about LeBron, his happiness, and his family's happiness. And obviously, this was a decision that he's been mulling over since the offseason, but it really began before then. Obviously, last summer, when LeBron opted into the final year of his contract with the Lakers and did not negotiate an extension at that point, this day was a possibility. And now we have a guy who decided that his body feels well enough to continue to play basketball, and he's going to find a spot that, in essence, will feel like the proper final chapter. The Lakers are in a position of transition ever since they traded for Luka Doncic. LeBron will be able to join another team in a different phase and have it feel like a proper ending to a Hall of Fame career.
And so if you're LeBron, you look around, you see Luka, extension, Austin Reeves, extension. In the postseason, they told you to be the third scoring option. How much of that kind of factored in? And by the way, if you come back, take a pay cut.
I reported about a couple weeks ago that a source close to LeBron said that LeBron rocks with Luka. So this was not any sort of butting of the heads between two superstars that led to him leaving. And also, he reluctantly accepted a third role, but ultimately he did accept that third role and relished the success the team was able to have, and certainly enjoyed shifting back into a primary role, not under the circumstances with Reeves and Luka being hurt in the playoffs, but certainly being able to show that he could still do it at that stage of his career. But I'm not reading this as some big acrimonious moment between LeBron's camp and the Lakers. This was LeBron deciding that there is something out there that will feel more appropriate, more real, more special, however you want to describe it, to have this final march, again, of what's been one of the best careers we've ever seen by an NBA player.
Okay, obviously one of the best careers we've ever seen. What about as a Laker? Obviously Kobe was adored by LA. How do you think LeBron and his Laker tenure will be remembered?
Listen, I think there is reason for some degree of disappointment looking back at that, but that was just because of the standard that LeBron had set coming to the Lakers. He was coming off 8 straight finals appearances when he joined the team. But anyone who was around that team in the 2019-2020 season will know forever how special and important he was to the Los Angeles Lakers franchise. This was a team, a franchise, a city in deep mourning and disarray after the tragic death of Kobe Bryant. And LeBron was able to bring that team together, bring that city together, and bring that group to a championship to finish off that season. That is storybook stuff. And I still hear Frank Vogel, the Lakers coach at the time, his voice echoing in my ear, him saying that he's been our lion, he's been our leader, and we'll follow him wherever he goes. He led an entire city through an impossible time with the championship on the other end.
Yeah, you're right about that. And as you pointed out, it lead them to an NBA championship. Dave McMenamin, thank you.
I'm going to continue there with our senior NBA writer, Brian Windhorst.
Kirk was talking about, I know you were reporting too, that he said Golden State, especially if you can bring Anthony Davis there. But I'm sure people over in Washington are like, hey, we didn't say we're trading Anthony Davis to Golden State. I don't know if there's anything there that we want. And I think the Cleveland aspect is interesting. What could Cleveland do to entice LeBron to come back home to Cleveland?
There could be sign and trade possibilities with the Cavaliers. If you look at a salary that they have, a Max Strus or Jared Allen, still unsure what that looks like. But again, this decision will be driven by happiness, not money. And if that's the case, could it be exceptions? Could it be minimums? That's what LeBron James and Rich Paul, that's what they're going to sort through. But like Perk said, he just listed a couple teams. Like Denver is a team that makes a lot of sense for LeBron. I wouldn't rule any team that goes into next season that feels like it has a legitimate chance to contend and have interest in LeBron James as a suitor here, because he's a free agent. And so, and there's not a ready-made spot for him necessarily. Like even the Warriors, if he joins Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, sure, happiness might be there, but what if you can have happiness and an ability to contend? So there could be multiple layers to this.
You bring up Miami. Remember, Giannis just went to Miami. So now you're thinking, well, wait a second. He did this before with Chris Bosh.
You don't think Pat Riley wants LeBron James back? I'm sure he would want LeBron James back
and
with Giannis and Bam.
We've seen him do it, and I don't get mad at me for asking this, because I think now the next thing people are wondering is when could a decision be made? And with LeBron's decision, it's kind of a bad conversation, but when do you how long is this recruiting process going to take place?
It could certainly take a process. I mean, if it's a team like the Warriors and it's dependent on who they could go and acquire, that could take some time, right? The trades don't just happen in a day or so. But I do think overall, LeBron James is, again, back in Ohio, spending family time. There's a lot now from this. Just getting to the decision of leaving the Lakers is one thing. Allowing the Lakers to move on with their offseason so you can move on with yours, that's one thing. The next step for LeBron James is figuring out, sitting down, where is the best opportunity for him, not only to be happy, but to also win and also put himself in a position where he and his family can move forward here. It's not clearly the Lakers.
Perk, your boy LeBron just blew up your summer, because we're going to have you on every single day now to speculate. Your summer's gone. Shams, your phone's going to be working throughout the day. If there's any more breaking news in this hour, you'll get it to us. Perk, Shams, great stuff as LeBron will be a free agent and pick and choose what he's going to play. That's going to be fun. Yeah.
Dave McMenamin is going to join us. Ramona Shelburne's going to join us as well. Coming up, we got much more on LeBron's uncertain future. As we've learned, he's no longer will be a Laker. The latest on the Kings' decision to leave
in 2020 and the countless records he broke in purple and gold. We wish him all the best in the future, both on and off the court. It will always be a cherished part of the Lakers family. As we continue to unpack this with our senior writer, Ramona Shelburne. And Ramona, before we dig into what's next, just your reaction to this coming out today.
Yeah, we felt this yesterday and kind of the day before, but yesterday is really, we felt it because LeBron James wasn't really giving the Lakers an answer, which is, I think I said this to you yesterday on your show, Matt. When somebody doesn't give you an answer, there's your answer. He wasn't letting them know even that he was going to come back. And I think they did have a conversation last night and again this morning when he officially made it right. And my general 10,000 foot reaction, Matt,